Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Mindless Minecraft. As you can see, I am starting to build myself. Check it out, I got the pants already. See that? Not half bad. Looks a little abstract, but we're going to keep on going up. I think I'm going to do the back later. So let's grab some blue, darker blue, and let's check me out. Oh yeah, it's all light blue on the bottom there. Oh, and there's some gray over there. So let's put some light blue here and wait a second. Oh no. Oh, geez. I'm gonna have to start completely over. Look at this, I got the whole middle wrong. Ah! This sucks. Bah! I hate this thing. This thing sucks. Oh my god, I'm never gonna finish it. I never want to see it again. Stupid thing. I'm gonna have to start all over. Damn it. Take that. So, I may not be the best actor in the world, but I think you guys get the point. Every now and again, you just get so pissed that you end up shooting yourself in the foot, and you kind of wish, man, I liked that thing. I wish I didn't blow it up. So today we're going to look into anger and rage. And so we're on my ship. This is the ship of the brain. And I'm in control of it. It can go wherever I want. I am at the helm. Haha! Just like this. However, riding along with me in my ship of the brain are all of these little guys. These little guys represent the bottom parts of my brain. There's a whole bunch of them, and they're all a little touchy. Right now you can tell they're pretty passive. Nothing's disturbed them. But I'm up here and I'm going, all right, everybody, we're going to drive this ship forward, ho! But let's say something comes along and annoys this touchy part of my brain. All of a sudden, the whole brain strikes up. And they all come after me, and there's no way I can pilot this ship right now because I am just trying to keep myself alive. This little functioning part of the brain is just trying to keep itself alive when the anger, is just swarming them. So we often end up back at the brain, and I often talk about the same things in the brain. We got our frontal cortex, and we've got these back parts of the brain. Now, in this case, the frontal cortex was me driving the ship, and the back part of the brain was all those little annoying parts that once they get triggered just swoop through the entire brain and take over everything, and the whole brain shuts down, and the frontal cortex especially shuts down, and you are functioning from right back here, from that animal part of your brain, that pigmen part of your brain. So what do I do about this part of my brain? All of these little things that are just waiting to get annoyed and then completely shut me down. And this happens when I am with my parents and they say something and then whap! It hits them. Raw! And they all go crazy, and then I get angry at my parents and I yell at them and I get grounded and I get my computer taken away and I can no longer play Minecraft for the next week, and I'm sitting there in my room going, why did I explode? Why did I yell at them? They didn't really do much. I feel guilty. But I can't say that because then that means I was wrong. And it's because you didn't really do that. The pigmen in your brain did that. And they are touchy, touchy, touchy little guys. It happens in school, too. You start yelling at your teachers, and then you get in trouble, and then everybody's going, why are you such a bad person? And it's not necessarily you. It's the pigmen in your brain. However, and this is important, so listen up. Even though it's the pigmen in your brain, it is still your pigmen. This means you cannot blame them. It wasn't me, Mom, it was my pigmen. No, you are responsible for your pigmen. So whatever they do, you do, and it's still you. So here's what we do. I say this to Mom, Mom says this back to me, I go crazy. Oh no! Oh, and now I'm sitting in my room because I'm in trouble. And I'm thinking back, and this is where you get to do the work. This is where you get to control your pigmen. You think back and you go, huh, I lost to my pigmen. They took over, and there's nothing I can do about it. But what happened right before then? I'll tell you what happened right before then. You got triggered. And what triggered you is what counts. So what triggered me? Well, let's see. My mom said this, and it made me go... Vroom. Now, you can catch yourself here. Oh my gosh, I've been triggered. But that's really hard to do. You can see the tension in my arm. And then maybe you can release it somewhere else. Or you can say, Mom says, do your homework. And you're like, oh wait, that's my trigger word. Homework is my trigger word. It's what makes me pull out my bow and shoot things. So I'm going to, next time I hear homework, I'm going to recognize, oh, that's my trigger word. I get triggered when they say that, and you may be feeling it, but if you know it ahead of time, then your frontal cortex, which is at the helm of the ship, which is what makes the decisions when it is not being interfered with, and it's the part that will log things into memory and retrieve them for future use. So when you stick that little trigger in your frontal cortex, then when it comes up again, you will go, oh, I recognize this. And the captain of the ship can then steer around it. So even when your frontal cortex is covered in zombie pigmen, just ready to get pissed, your brain is sitting there, rock solid, not moving, and thinking through it all. And the moment something happens that starts to get them pissed, it'll say, oh, that's not me. That's my zombie pigmen. And slowly but surely, your zombie pigmen will slide off your brain and out of your hair. Thank you, everybody. I will see you around next time. This is Johnny Knowing.